MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock.
It's game time in San Francisco. As the crowd looks to cheer on their Golden State Warriors. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Last game for the Warriors, the loss to the Celtics. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Simons. And wants the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And Klay Thompson, really one of the more pretty jump shots in the NBA. I hope kids are watching. No wasted motion, incredible efficiency, and the mechanics really do set the gold standard.
And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
You think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay. Well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
Now Simons. Following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Chalk up two there.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
It's stolen. Now Curry. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Back to Camby. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Heinrich. Finished off the break.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after deftly getting a hold of the ball there.
To the middle. It's picked off. Unhindered, going all the way. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Curry looking it over. Out to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Pass to Wiggins. From outside, off the mark. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. For 3, Heinrich. No good that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Thompson in the corner. Outside Curry. Green, the screen. Back to Camby. Inside. Ball stolen. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. There's a good screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's the Warriors on the break. To end the cold streak. Green, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson outside. Here's Green. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Back to Green. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The shot's good from Simon.
Timeout.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simon's looking really comfortable in the set there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the wide open shot from Paul. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Here's Kuminga after the basket by San Antonio to halt the run, and it's good on the way in.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Down low, Wembanyama. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Paul looking around. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Kuminga, no good. San Antonio leading by 9. Wembanyama, a screen to the paint. Warriors with the rebound. Back to Paul. Shoots over Simon. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. Wembanyama with the block.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Out to the wing. Pass to Simons. Poked loose and stolen by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
And another turnover here by San Antonio.
Golden State basketball.
Warriors trail by 7.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is, supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
And the Spurs with possession after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's Heinrich. And he makes good on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 6.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And Kuminga throws it down.
That's how you run the pick and roll. You have to respect Steph shooting the ball, and then he just slices the D up with the pass.
Here's Wembanyama. That one's not going to go. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Now just a 1-point Spurs lead. Here's Sohan. And that one is hammered home.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Thompson. It's Klay off the drive. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Back to Heinrich. Here's Osman. Now here's Heinrich. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it's getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
Warriors trailed by 5. Pass to Kuminga. Curry with it. Guarded by Heinrich. Over to the wing. Back to Curry. There's the 3. Another 3 from Steph Curry. This guy is unreal.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Payton in the corner. Launches a three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. They'll get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Here's Wembanyama. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Spurs lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now here's Paul. No scoring in this one. To the inside. And slam dunk by Camby.
That's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
San Antonio trailing here. When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick-and-roll possession he plays in.
Now, Wiggins following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Over in the corner, Paul. 6 to shoot. Pass to Green. Barlow grabs the rebound. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. The Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
On the wing, Johnson. Down low. Intercepted. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Jones drives in. Collins wide open. He fires. Buries it from 3-point range. Collins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
More and more confidence being shown right now as Zach Collins sinks that shot.
Pass to Podziemski. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Podziemski's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Warriors. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Paul can't get it to go.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Camby. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Spurs trail by 10. On the wing, Jones hasn't made one yet. The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That's his first foul. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Paul, and it's blocked. Heinrich, right side. A three-pointer is right on target. Heinrich's got 9.
Well, Heinrich is a pretty consistent shooter beyond the arc. His team knows he's good for a few of those per game.
Timeout called the Warriors.
The noise with your GS Breaker.
1:32 left in the third. And here is Payton. Curry on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. They get the rebound from the arc. Here's Looney. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Johnson inside.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
Pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Traps in the tray. Arlo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
So it's the Spurs now, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga. Pass to Wesley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Simons has got the ball here for San Antonio. Over in the corner, Osman. Good on the three-point shot. Osman's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for San Antonio. To the right side. Back to Thompson. To the middle. The shot by Looney, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Simons surveying the D. Here he goes. A 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 4. Curry with it. He's picked up by Heinrich. Curry's shot is off. Simons on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Osman. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
got to take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Back to Simons. Wembanyama, a screen to take the lead. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Marcus Camp. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Outside Curry. Thompson left side. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. They need this. Rebound San Antonio. Simons with the ball. Wembanyama, a screen. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
On the wing, Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's Simons off the drive. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Oh, here comes Henry all alone. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Clock at 6. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. San Antonio leading by 10. And here's the fast break. Latrey. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Lets it go with the 3. And Heinrich gets it to go. Heinrich's got 9 points here in the second half.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Spurs.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And every win important in this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Simons.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Wembanyama. Rejected by Camby. And he's able to get it back. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Thompson outside. Curry on the wing. A second chance effort. Misses there. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
ang pinagdasal nyo pang mawala ni kaso lang ako dito magdami. Ako dito magdami. Ako di papasa lang sa mga totoo. Ako dito magdami. Ako pero pansariling gamit ko rin tono. Ako dito magdami. Ako di papasa lang sa mga totoo. Ako di dami na ipasa sa akin ng music. Maparespeto, pera at hate. Pagod buyat ng ilang ulit. Nagpahinga't binago ang game. Wala mo ng bagong tropa, just ingat lang, marami dyan snake. Palit ko sa fish yung tropa kung fake. Iwas lang sa tanega, mas safe. Enerhiya i-reserva. Kung negatibo dapat di na sinishare pa. Minsan na nga rin to tumira pero liwan aking letra mang kaya pag gusto nila bumenta. Pagkapasok pinaigot para ipo-ipo sa garin hanggang makarating ka na ibang planeta. Repa, no need pa kasi ako dito madami. Ako pero pag sariling gamit ko lang dono. Ako dito madami. Ako di ba
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Good on the shot. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league. And right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And that one's good.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Green with the ball. Towns covering. Pass to Thompson. Lets the three fly. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Towns. That is Stephen Curry with the rebound. On the take. Takes the three. And Thompson gets the three.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
You talk about players that mean so much to their team. Stephen Curry at the top of that list, Brent.
Yeah, you just look at the numbers, BA. They're staggering about what happens when this team doesn't have Steph Curry on the floor. And really Curry becomes the entirety of the way this offense works.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high-percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Klay does so efficiently with that J.
Back to Curry. To the middle. There's the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And Camby pulls it down.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Curry. Giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. Counted from distance.
And right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
To the paint. And the basket by Pippen.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 8.
Well, for poster guys, it's usually dunks, but I wouldn't mind a Klay Thompson jump shot poster to look at on a nightly basis.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now Curry. Pass to Camby. Down low. Green. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Green, a screen. And Curry is good for 3. 6 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the basket by Pippen.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
First personal foul. First team foul. Timberwolves substitution.
Here's Thompson. Give him 8. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Shot clock at 6. And a deep 3 from Curry. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Thompson's shot is off. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Towns. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Outside, Green. Now Thompson. Back to Curry. Pulls up on the wing. Good on the jump shot. Curry's got 8.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance. So knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. He's got 11.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
So much attention on Steph. That really opens up the floor.
Fires top of the key. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
The shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Pass to Curry. Outside for Green. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Towns outside. 4-3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. The kick out. Curry fires the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And Brent, the offensive style of this Warriors team, they stand apart from the rest of the league.
Well, it's that perimeter shooting that's just so elite, BA, that really sets them apart. They move the ball, they move themselves, but they can really shoot it. And when those shots are falling, this team is incredibly difficult to stop.
Brent, you were a 2-time NBA champion, so you must have the secret recipe. What wins in the playoffs?
Well, Tim Duncan, BA. I mean, obviously, you need a team. It can't be a one-man show, and you need that collective to come together and be playing their best basketball at the biggest time of the year. We've seen these heliocentric offenses, one's built around one superstar, and that becomes too predictable of an offense, or one where a guy can't struggle. If they struggle, the team goes home. So championships are won by teams, BA.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Klay Thompson is able to go on scoring stretches like few players in NBA history. He said, quote, once you see it go straight through the net, that's when you're in the zone. At the beginning of the game, you hold your follow through. Once you feel like you can't miss, you shoot real quick, and that's a great feeling. You feel on top of the world. BA?
Yes, indeed. Thanks, Allie.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The shot by Conley, no good. And so Paul will bring it up for the Warriors. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Paul. And here's Kuminga for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. Warriors with the rebound.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
They're pushing the ball at pretty much every opportunity.
Now here's Kuminga, averaging around 5 points a game. From deep. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. You know, when you talk about Chris Paul, you get the sense we are in the final years of his career, Brent.
Yeah, that's definitely how it feels, but I love that CP3 is not going to let you know about it. He's going to continue to go out there and compete and do whatever it takes to contribute to winning. And he will continue to play at a high level. And one of the things through the years that you respect about Chris Paul is that competitive fire, that competitive edge he brings to every game. He really does care only about winning.
Now here's Kuminga. Shot from the wing. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half. Nails it from 3.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
Here's Looney, still without a bucket. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Paul for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Into the lane. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period. Driving to the basket, out to the wing. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Here's Pippen. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Counted, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting from Minnesota.
And that one misses. And here's Curry for three. Towns with a rebound. Gobert gets the bucket.
Nice balance from Gobert, not allowing the defense to overwhelm him.
Leaps for it. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
It's picked off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. A moment here for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there, playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Shot clock at 5. Ooh, ripped away. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Edwards. The Warriors pull it in. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Graham?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Outside call. Sinks it from distance. Paul's got 13.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Thompson with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Wiggins has showed himself over the past couple seasons as being a great two-way player. And he can still do damage on the offensive end. Don't get that twisted.
Now here's Paul. 13 points in the game. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Paul with it. Now guarded by Harris. And that one's good. Paul.
And Chris Paul looking a little bit like his younger self in this one so far.
A shot by Conley. No good.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
To the inside. Nice move. Paul, shot is off.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Reed. Drops in the layup for 2. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Paul for 3. Paul with another miss. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And that one's good from Conley.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Outside Paul. Inside. Here's Camby. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Here's Conley. To the paint. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. Conley's got 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Anderson. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs. Substitution on the court.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Green, a screen. The teardrop. Paul can't get it to go.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Towns on a screen. For 3. Fires in the triple. Towns has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Paul. 16 points for him. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Thompson's got 11 points.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back, and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit 3s. That's a nice response.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Pass to Pippen. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one belongs to Wiggins.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. Gets it off. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time. Unreal. A bomb at the buzzer whips the crowd into a frenzy right at the stroke of halftime.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Morris will bring it up for the T-Wolves. And yep, it's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Curry with it. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge.
The 3 from Curry. The shot no good. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside, Anderson. Harris a screen. Too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Here's Morris. The rebound by Payton. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Looney, the screen. Here's Curry. There's the block. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. On the wing, Curry. Shot clock at 3. The 3.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Edwards. Yes, it's good.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. It's stolen away. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And the basket by Pippen.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. To snap the cold streak. And that comes off the assist by Green.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Edwards for 3. And Camby pulls it down. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Green, and he makes it on the layup.
Draymond Green showing off some big man handles. Great job from the point forward there.
Towns outside. Pass to Pippen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Hey, we all love going to Oakland, but the Chase Center is just incredible, Brent.
What a magnificent, sparkling, brand new building they have. Like most arenas, the Warriors practice facility is also in the building for the players, so it makes it very easy for them day after day and night after night to come do the work that's necessary to be a championship team.
Green. The 3 from Thompson, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Edwards with it, now guarded by Curry. And there it is for him.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
And stolen by Edwards.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Klay Thompson.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
And here's Curry. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Lay back, let's up. Good, my nose up. Roscoe's, I'm iced out. Them know my pole up. Check this out, so hold up. Jada Pinkett done sold. Hold up. Double M, we on one. Right back with the cold crush. I been rich, do research. Run it, top down. Run it. South Beach, I move like. Know what I move like. And she know what my mood like. It's a smooth night. On my mind down. Sunrise, it's lights out.
A metaphorical wizard, metaphorical. These metaphors is better off than locking them. Ain't anybody's can take on antibiotics. Anybody can be a or be a in the wrong position. Diagnostic, I'm so fly on a higher octave. Toxic eyes wide staring at the apocalypse. Sipping from pearl goblets with gold droplets. The cover that I write in my tablet is all ostrich. Songs and elegant songs and a calm my hostage. Harmonica plays with a xylophone. It pays homage. Exposing fake theories in the quantum physics. I play in the clubs, a lot of girls and thugs. Wu-Tang thought I was a kid the way I play with. Don't underestimate the power, instead you should bless the Kate. Barbershop talk, axe around, I'm in the best debates.
Heard you still calling a deal, you ain't all when they want, so you ain't driving for real, man down. Spent your whole budget on cribs and the heels and called to work, but nothing to show but you crashed out. Cold bossing over and no closer from to dispose you. The thrills not the real, they how I get. Going hard and down in the yard with all the Afro beef. Don't never recall. I made a sacrifice around the time I couldn't afford a sack of rice. So when I got it blown it like a saxophone with bad advice, a tragic life, false perception, get decided to you sold the rights to all the writers, spent it all on ice. No cake with all that ice. What you gonna do next? Pawn shop price. Rich song, cut my and they drop. Tired of you on your neck, I'm on your ass, cause pride of my he got out and kept his nose clean. Hold my brother down, I'm standing 10 until my toes sting. Pretty girl from PG County got me in the choke. I mean, if she on my mind, she ain't just fine, she's a dopamine. If she on my body, call it Amy. Cause ain't I can't get on my plane, so they complaining. They ain't fly, hate because their money ain't straight pockets. Take it till they make it. AI.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. Victory eluded them last time in San Francisco when they faced the Warriors.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Here's Pippen. And Camby pulls it down. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Curry. To the middle. And it's hammered home by Green.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
You know, when you look back on Stephen Curry's career, it's still amazing that he fell to the 7th pick of the draft.
You think a few teams regret that one, B.A.? Look, as great as a shooter as he is, teams were scared off by his build because he didn't have that typical NBA strong body.
Here's Gobert. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Wiggins looking around. From deep. Curry, no good. And here's Minnesota now, trailing by 2. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for a while, it seemed the Warriors were maintaining a dual timeline approach. But not anymore, Grant.
No, sir, B.A. The Warriors setting their clocks and calendars to coincide with their superstar. One, Wardell Stephen Curry.
Here's Wiggins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Richard, as the first overall pick, some of the highest expectations were put on Wiggins at a very young age.
Yeah, while playing high school ball, some recruiter analysis called him the Michael Jordan of Canada. That's some big shoes to fill. If it's not the highest expectation ever, I don't know what is.
Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Camby. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
There's a screen. Inside. Here's Edwards. Warriors with the rebound.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Thompson, no good. The Timberwolves trail. To the paint. Here's Towns. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
To the inside. Pass to Gobert. Kick out to Edwards. A minute 37 left now in the first quarter. Towns for three. Sinks it from distance. Towns has got 5.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You got to guard Towns from the corners especially.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Green. Wiggins outside. Here's Curry. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Now here's Towns. 7 points in the game.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Shot from 12. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First free throw is good. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Now here's Curry, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Here's Wiggins, and there's the rejection. Here's McDaniels, and that misses. That would have put him up. Green in the post, gets it off, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top, up 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Down low. Stolen by Reed. And they're on the break. Here's Anderson. Finished off the break.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
The Warriors trailing. On the wing, Curry. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Kuminga, averaging around 5 points a game.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Wiggins with it, now guarded by Harris. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. To the middle. Here's Looney. And no good. Nice D from Reed. Now Conley. No made baskets yet. Paul with a steal.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real. And it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Paul draws the double. Pass to Podziemski. Beyond the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Podziemski's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Pippen. And the layup falls.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works, because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. Yeah?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Paul looking it over. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Pass to Reed. Puts up a deep three. Here's Harris. Banked it in off the glass. Harris has gotten his first basket of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Podziemski. Outside Paul. There's the three. And Conley grabs the miss. Here's Alexander Walker. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Harris. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Tries again. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine.
He does not get the second one. Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad. And they're really working the paint now.
There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. That one rolls around and rims out. McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The shot's good. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead.
It's just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Here's Paul. McDaniels with the rebound.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Towns.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Here's Pippen. He has 7. Towns outside. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Towns has got 13.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pippen. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry from outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Pippen. Fires, high post. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Wiggins to the hole. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Left side Curry. About a minute played here in the second half.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And that one falls for Curry. When it comes to Golden State over the last 10 to 15 years, what stands out to you the most, RJ?
Just the fact that you can never count out the Warriors. Every time they've gone through adversity, they seem to come out of it even stronger.
Here's Pippen. Sinks the tray. Pippen's got 12 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And here's Curry for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Out to Thompson. The 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the wing on the left. Here's Pippen. Here's Gobert. Towns, right side. The 3 is up. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be," Brian.
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you. Here's Conley. And the bucket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Outside Curry. To the paint. 6 to shoot.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Pass to Gobert. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Inside, Payton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Richard, looking at Chris Paul's career up until this point, he's someone that makes every team he's on better.
Yeah, it's because he's just such a great leader, someone that commands excellence, not just from himself, but his teammates and his entire organization.
To the inside. Here's Looney. And Looney with the slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Conley. From downtown. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Payton, no good. And here's Harris outside. Knocks down the long J. Harris has got 5 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Pass to Looney. Three-pointer. Anderson pulls it down.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
The shot by Conley, no good. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Podziemski. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Payton. And again, no good by Golden State. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 10-point lead. Anderson with a screen. Back to Alexander Walker. Now here's Reed. Off the mark there with a three. It'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota ending the quarter up 10. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night. So they're forcing... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Pippen. And he makes it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Towns. 4-3. Drops in the three. Towns has got 19 points. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Wiggins. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Working hard against the defense. Wiggins manages to draw the foul inside.
And Wiggins drops them both.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Here's Pippen. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Nice D from Thompson. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Andrew Wiggins taking flight.
Putting something extra on him. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
Pass to Pippen. Now Towns. Picked by Gobert. Here's Pippen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. From the high post. Another miss by Minnesota. The Warriors trailing. Draymond driving to the rim. And here's Thompson for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
So it's Minnesota now. Here's Edwards.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Launches it. And Klay Thompson, another 3. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Towns. Pippen, no good.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Green with the ball. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Man, when they needed him most, Wiggins steps up and hands them an important bucket.
Here's Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, guys, great job hitting their free throws tonight, too. Taking advantage of those freebies makes a huge difference.
On the wing, Thompson to tie it up. Another 3 for Golden State.
When it counts, you want to get the ball to Klay Thompson where he can do something special with it.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Gobert. And it's rejected. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. A 3 from Curry. Fires in the triple. And the Warriors lead by 3.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Towns for 3. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Towns. And another shot. Driving to the basket. Money. And that one brings them within 1.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Wiggins outside. On the wing, Green. Thompson outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pippen. There's the drive. He connects.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. The kick out to Edwards. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? We'll see. Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the three-point lead.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
I mean, who better to have at the line here? Curry? He might be able to pull this off with his eyes closed. See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Golden State calls timeout. They're down by 3. 5 ticks left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line. No one said it was going to be easy.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here.
This is not someone you want to send to the line. Thompson loves coming through there in the clutch.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. 3-pointer is a must.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here.
A guy who hits over 90% from the line for his career. Curry trying to put his team over the hump here.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Warriors making a change here. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll do it, folks.
I never looked down on my brothers, I only gave them looks. 20 truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that can ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, I'm too certified. Yeah, too certified. Sitting back watching the numerals rise. Wrist and neck on jewelry heights. Cause I had some game I knew and applied. Just show me the money and skip the advice. They ain't wanna see a young survive. The fact that I did was the biggest surprise. Back against the ropes, and I still ain't fold. High profile, but the kid lay low. I'm praying for the hood, they bros. She let me, I dealt with envy and I dealt with jealousy. Play with your, don't play with my legacy. I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I threw them in grease. The 1 out the 2 or the 3. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories. I hate it, I never looked down on my brothers. I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, I'm too certified.
Yeah, I'm too certified. London boy in a German ride. AV, I'm in LA tonight. American dream, I'm sleeping tight. It was economy seats on flights. Now it's just business class. Kicking my feet up, thinking my times. And man got kicked out my business class. Yeah, if only you knew what I did for the dogs. Only you so many came from a place where the had to shoot my shot, and I aim for the stars above. Yeah. Now look, I'm in a rave, and I'm amazed at the stars above.
I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I threw them in grease. The 1 out the 2 or the 3. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories. I hate it, I never looked down on my brothers. I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, I'm too certified.
Wow.